In today's session, we are going to discuss about object methods. Fine. Well, what is object? Anything that you see in the flower brackets, that is actually called an object. So let me just take it in a variable where obj is equal to, this is actually object. Object is actually combination of properties. Object is combination of, so instead of combination, we can say set of properties. Set of properties. Each property is key value pair. Okay. So here you can see I'm just taking object here. Okay. So inside this object, name colon Uday, comma, father colon Venkata Kodeshwar Rao, comma, mother Nagendrama. Sister this is actually, this one is called a property. Property is having key, this is value. This one is actually another property. In this property, father is a key and Venkata Kodeshwara is a value. This one is also a property. Okay. Mother is a key and Nagendrama is actually value. This is also a property. Okay. And sister is actually a key and Stravanti is actually value. Okay. So this is how object will look like. These are actually called keys. These are actually values. Values can be any data type. Here we have taken value as string data type, right? Okay. Comma, age 55. Is male, is male, true. Family, inside another object. Inside the object, another object. Okay. Inside the object, I can also use array as well. Array. Inside the array, I am taking two objects again. You're getting my point. Hmm? Hmm. Okay. This one is actually an object. You can see it is starting with the flower brackets. Inside the flower brackets, this one is actually a property. This one is a property. This one is also a property. This one is also a property. This one is also a property. And this is a separate property. Family itself is a separate property, guys. This whole is actually a separate property. Okay. So this property has array as a value, boolean as a value, number as a value. Getting my point? So likewise, keys will have any data type of values. Keys will have any data type of values. Now what I am doing is I am just copying this object. I'm just navigating to personal developer instance. Okay. This is actually an object. If you click on this format, if you click on this format, it will be shown in proper format. It will be shown in proper format. Okay. This is actually called object. So I want person sister name. I want person sister name. Okay. gs.print. gs.print. obj dot. obj dot. You have to use dot working here. Dot sister. Key sister. Si. You can see the keys here automatically showing here. obj dot sister. It will actually print sister name. You can see it has printed Shravanti name. So I want to get this particular name, Venkata Koteshwara value. So here family is an array. You can see square brackets. Within the square brackets, we have actually taken this array. So that means this name, Venkata Koteshwar Rao, value I want. Obj dot family. Family. Family is an array, right? Array index, you have to get it like this one. Family of 0. 0 index. This is actually 0 value. 0 index means this object. First index means this object. 0 dot name. Okay. You can run the script. You can see you have got the value Venkata Koteshwar Rao. If you give 1 here, you will get Venkat Rao name. Getting my point? This is an array. Array index. Array, in the array first index I want. In the first index what I want? Name I want. In the array index it is an object again. Again this is an object, right? This is an object. 0 index is an object. First index is an object. In that object again I am using dot symbol here. Are you getting my point? Okay. So object is actually combination of properties. Each property is a key value pair. Okay. So if you want to get the um, I'll tell you. Let me just open notepad here. Okay. This is an object. This is an object. Very big object. It is completely showing in the red color. Okay. Where result object is equal to, okay, everything is gone now. In the result object, there is another object, isn't it? This is also an object, right? So we'll do one thing. We'll remove this one. We'll remove this one. Where result. This is an object, result object. In the result object, acknowledge that is actually this is actually one property. This is another property. This is actually null value. This is another property. Here again we have object here. Here order lines you have actually an array here. Okay. So in the order lines array, we have list of objects again here. These are list of objects again here. Okay. So guys, we will be getting the data format something like this one in the object format. We will be getting the data something like this in the object format. I want created at a time, result dot created at. Okay, you can see result dot created at. You can just click on run script here. You can see the time. Okay, now you can see here. I want order lines. Order lines is an array. So in this array, how many objects are there? We have to see. So in this array, there are actually in this array, this is actually one object. There are two objects. In the order lines array, there are actually two objects. Okay. So order lines is an array. So in the order lines array, there is a first object. That first object currency code is US dollars. or you want to get the contract name, order line contract name you want to get. First order line. So this is actually first order line, guys. In the order lines, there are two objects. First order line contract name I want to get. Services web form. Now what I have to do is result dot order lines. Order lines is an array, right? First index 0 dot. Again, if you see here, again, if you closely take a look at here, order line is actually a contract, is an object. Okay, it is an object. Again, you have to take a dot here. Dot. No, not this one. We didn't copy that one. Order line contract dot order line contract name. Okay, and just click on run script now. You should get the services web form. You're getting my point. So because we have order lines is an array. In the array, we have two objects. So that means to get it in the first object, I have taken the index of 0. The first object, there is another object, order line contract. Then order line contract name. If you want to second order line contract name, you have to give one here. So for second order line as well, it is services web form only. We'll see that. This is actually second object one. And the second one, services web form. So order accounting total will get order accounting total. So we don't have to use this object here. Okay. $135 or something like that you'll get. You're getting my fine. So we will be getting data something like this one. So if you want a large amount of data, you have to get it in the object format. You want hundreds of values. See here, this is a value. These all are values. These all are values. You want to get these many values, you should get it in an object format. In the object, you see, we have string type of values, we have array type of values, we have Boolean type of values, we have object type of values. Hmm? You guys are able to understand, right? Okay. This is very big object, right? I am playing with this object in my recent requirement. Yes. Let us take our object here. Where is our object? This one is our object, right? Okay. So in this object, I want to add another property. So if I have to add another property, you have to use obj dot full name is equal to Uday Kishore Gadiparthi. Okay. Okay. That means I have added full name, key, and Uday Kishore Gadiparthi value to this object. Okay. Let me just use gs.print obj dot full name property. Full name key is also appearing now. Something is missing. Semicolon is missing. Line number 5. You can see Uday Kishore Gadiparthi is the output. Okay. So I have actually directly taken the object, right? Instead of directly taking, I can also construct the object. I can also construct the object. So this is a empty object I have taken, right? This is an empty object. Okay. Obj dot first name. First name is equal to Uday. I'm actually assigning one key. Obj dot last name is equal to Gadiparthi. Obj dot full name is equal to Uday Kishore Gadiparthi. Obj dot age is equal to 55. Obj dot Ismail is equal to true. Obj dot family is equal to, I am actually assigning an array. The array I am actually assigning object. Array of objects. Getting my point? Name, colon, Kodeshwar Rao, comma. Okay. I have constructed an object. So empty object I have taken here. In the empty object, I have created a property. First name, last name, full name, age, Ismail, family. Okay. So this is actually an object. Constructed an object. So let me just use obj dot family dot name. Family is an array, right? You have to take the index 0 or 1. We have two objects, right? You cannot give two here. There are no there is no second index, right? 0 index, 1 index. And 0 of name means it will give the output as Venkat Kodeshwara. You can see. Well, guys, this is an object. You can convert whole object into string again. Okay, how do you convert? You can see type of object. Type of object is actually a data type is object. So you are getting here as object. I am converting this object into string. How to convert object into string is what we are going to discuss now. Remember this point. So where str is equal to JSON, JavaScript object notation dot stringify, JSON dot stringify obj. You are converting object into string. GS dot print str. So you have converted a total object into string. This is a string, guys. It looks like an object, but it is a string. We converted object into string. You are getting my point? We converted object into string. Let me just show you the type of here. Type of str. It's a string. You can also convert again string into object again. Okay. Where str object obj is equal to JSON dot parse. JSON dot parse will convert string into array, string into object again. Guys, JSON dot stringify will convert object into string. JSON dot parse will convert string into object again. Okay. So let me just use gs dot print str object. Str object is actually object. Okay. Let me just use str object dot family of index one dot name. It will give Venkatrao name. It will give Venkatrao name. So what I have done, I have constructed an object. I converted that object into string. Again, I converted string into object. From that object, I am getting this particular value. Getting my point? Hmm? You guys are able to understand? See, whatever it is, whatever it is, we have different type of data types. We have Boolean type data type, we have string type, we have number type, we have object type, we have array type, we have undefined, we have null type. Any data type, you can convert them as strings. Okay. You can convert a string into array, array into string. You can convert a string into object, object into string. You can convert Boolean value also into string, string into Boolean value also. Okay. Getting my point? So JSON is also an object. Yes. JavaScript object notation. So how do you convert a number into string again? How do you convert the number into string? We understand how to convert the array into string. We understand how to convert um, object into string, how to convert a number into string. You have to use dot to string method. Simple. Let me just remove it all. We are clear with the objects, right? Huh? Where num is equal to 77. 77 integer is actually 77 data type is actually number. I have to convert that as a string. Let me just print this output. gs.print Type of 77 number. Okay. Now what I am doing is where str is equal to num dot toString. ToString will actually convert ToString will actually convert a number into string. Let me use gs.print here. Type of str. You can see I'm able to convert a number into string, right? So sometimes you don't have to use dot toString. Just use plus space. Means you are appending number with a string here. Both are same. You getting my point? Both are same. Okay. So likewise, you can convert a number into string. If you want to convert a string into number again, you can convert it. So this is actually a string, right? I want to convert this string as an integer. Okay. Where nt is equal to str no parse int str. Okay. I've converted string into integer. Here's dot print type of int. What one from? Int is a reserved keyword. Reserved keyword means this is already JavaScript keyword. This is. You can see again we converted that as a number. So likewise, guys, we can convert integers into strings. And we can convert a string into integer using parseInt or parsefloat. ParseInt, parsefloat. Getting my point? Why am I telling you about these data types is that whenever we have the form, shipping case form, on the shipping case form, whenever you take a field value, you will get it in a string format. So to validate that string, we will have to convert that as an array. You will have to convert that as an object. You will have to convert that as a boolean. We will have to convert that as a number. We'll have to play with the data using these data types. You are getting my point? See, if I open the shipping case form, if I open the shipping case form here, the shipping case form, you take any field value. You take any field value. You will get it in a string format. Okay, we will see this knowledge is true or false, right? True or false means boolean. Which data type we are getting, we will see. Control Shift J. B underscore form dot. So we are getting this active field value type as string type. We'll use knowledge. You underscore knowledge. It is also string type. So whenever you take a field value, you are getting it in a string format. If you take a caller value, you are getting it in a string type. String type. Number, string type. Likewise, we are getting the data types as actually string type data types. You are getting my point? You are getting nowhere. Hmm. So here you are getting output here, right? This string, we are getting the string. You can convert this string into arrays based on the need. You can convert this string into object. Let me tell you one thing. So consider we are getting this object in this string. Consider we are getting this object in this string. Okay. Getting my point. You have to convert this object into string. So this is actually a short description, right? This is an object. You have to convert this string into object. Control Shift J. G underscore form dot get value. U underscore short underscore short description. So you are getting this in the form of string format. You are getting that in a string format. Then as you are getting that in a string format, you have to convert that as an object to get the values. Let me do one thing. This is an object. This is an object. We are constructing this one, right? This is an object. Okay. This is normally a string. When you get the short description value, you will get it in a string format. You have to convert that as an object using JSON dot parse. Okay. So here I want order line accounting total. Order line accounting total I want. Getting my point? Order line. This is actually order lines array in the array first object. So let me just save this one. Control Shift J. Where str is equal to G underscore form dot get value. What happens when you get the short description value? U underscore short underscore description. When you get the short description field value, you will get it in a string format where obj is equal to JSON dot parse str. You are converting string into object. Alert, okay, alert. So in this object, so the object name here is purchase order details. Purchase order details. There should not be any spaces here, guys. There should not be any spaces here. It's purchase order details, right? There should not be any spaces. Purchase order details. Purchase order details. Dot. It is an object. Dot. Order lines. Order lines is actually an array. Order lines. Index of 0. First one. Dot. Order line accounting total. Okay. When you run this code, G underscore form dot get value. Where are we missing? Okay. Hmm? Sorry. Semicolon is not an issue. Okay. OBJ dot purchase order details dot order line account total accounting total. OBJ dot purchase order details dot Order lines of index of 0. Order line accounting total. New underscore. We'll see the first type of this particular object. JSON.parse. str string. Okay, that we are getting it. We are converting that into object. Parse spelling correct. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm going to run the same script in the background script. Here we should not use alert, guys. We should use gs.print to print the output in the console. Okay. So here g underscore form dot get value instead of g underscore form dot get value, I am just taking a string. Inside the string, I'm taking this particular okay. Converting them into string is not an easy task, guys, because here you can see we have double quotes here, we have single quotes also in the middle. Let me do one thing. So this is a string, guys. You are converting this into object. Okay. Let me just first to print the data type of. It's already a string. Hmm. This is a string output. That is fine. So, guys, it is taking some time. That is fine. So we are getting the string. That string we are converting as an object using JSON.parse. Okay. From this object, I am actually getting, from the order line object, from the order lines array, first in the first object, I am actually getting the total. Likewise, guys, in the short description field, you are getting this in a string format. See, it should be a totally a string. This is like an object format. The conversion, the format is actually not correct. Getting my point? So you have to convert object into string. I mean, a string into object. From that object, you have to pull those details. Likewise, you will be getting the data something like this in this format. You understand, right? What is object and all? Hmm? How to get the object values? How to assign a values to objects and all? Construction of the object and all. Hmm? If you understand about these basic details, you'll be able to understand ServiceNow concepts easily. Tomorrow, we will be discussing conditions. Day after tomorrow, we'll be discussing loops. Then we'll be discussing about functions. Okay. So when we discuss if conditions, it will make more life easy. When we discuss loops, when we discuss functions, it will make your life easy. Okay. So object wise, you guys are clear, right? Strings, arrays, objects, operators, data types, and all. Okay. We'll see you there in tomorrow session, guys. I would request you to go through different tutorials for JavaScript and all that will make your life easy. Hmm? Thank you, guys, and see you there in tomorrow session. Thank you all.